Hi, it's Yogi here, and today I want to talk to you about failing and how great it is. And you don't hear that often because everybody's talking about success. Succeed, reach your goals, get those results. Yes, you need to do that, but you're going to fail, and you're going to have to fail miserably at times, and I have failed miserably many times. In the Yogi code, I write that my failure rate is much more successful than my success rate, because I have been a better failure than I have succeeded at things. And that's because I've tried many things. So I've had to try and try and try many different things, and then I'm successful in something. And then I try and I fail, and then I'm successful in something. So this road of so-called failures has been my ground where I've learned everything that I needed to. Right now I'm doing a project that I must have started this project 18 years ago, 20 years ago, something like that. I was seeing it, I was believing in it, timing wasn't right, but all those years of trying and testing and thinking and pursuing and never giving it up slowly brought me to the point where I'm now seeing it come into fruition. So some journeys, what we call failures, are going to be 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. Some are going to be 1 year, 2 weeks, things like that. But the bigger goals you have are definitely going to take longer, and you're going to have many more challenges. So I don't know if you need to see them as failures so much as the stomping ground for experience, the place where you learn the next step, the endurance that it gave you, all of these things. I would rather look at it that way, because that way I won't have that mental failure of, oh, poor me, and why not, why don't I succeed when I'm trying so hard? And there's many reasons you don't succeed in that moment. Timing is one of the greatest things. Imagine you got something in a timing. Let's say you're in a perfect relationship now, a loving relationship. Imagine you had fallen in love before, and you would have been with somebody else, and now you wouldn't have reached this time. A client of mine was telling me a story of how their mom sort of blamed them for them being the result of their divorce. But then they met the love of their life, and 35 years later, they're happily together. So, although it seems like something is to blame, or there's a failure, or there's a malfunction of some sort, or somebody did something, it all has a place. And if you just look at it as, oh, that was supposed to be. And of course, in hindsight, you look over 20 years, you can see things better. But in that moment when things happen, don't be so disappointed. Understand that something bigger, greater is happening that you may not understand in that moment. So instead of seeing yourself as a failure, your project as a failure, or you being a failure as a mother or a father or a sister or a brother, look at it as, there's something bigger at play. What's happening? So this way you have a greater awareness of what's going on, and you'll be able to not sort of wallow in failure, rather than understand, I see something greater happening here. Let me continue learning, let me continue trying, and I'm not going to give up. So the things people say are failures are really the experiences that you're getting to do things better, fine-tune things. So eventually, when that thing you truly want is there, you're so prepared for it that you can't fail when it's right in front of you. Namaste.